Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 between Queen's Clan and PMS Asterisk, who are Thailand and not Thailand, sorry, Malaysia and Singapore respectively. My name is Coldblood, and assisting me in bringing this to you once again will be Cloudjack. How are you?
I am fantastic, actually. Very excited for this game number 2. And right off the bat, we've got Prophet Band coming out from Off With Your Heads. Someone's mad.
Off with the... Oh, they want revenge, I think. They were sick of getting pushed against for 30 minutes.
Straight up, ban Prophet and Weaver. Dude, Prophet and Weaver, the two cores in the previous lineup. People will be like, oh, Anti-Mage is a core. I'm like, no. Anti-Mage was the insurance.
Yeah, he was the late game if all else failed. Lady Shizuka and Lady Sarah, they were ridiculous on the Weaver and the Prophet. So it's not surprising to see those ones banned out. And then of course we got the Alki and the Invoker banned out. So I think that's showing quite a bit of respect back to the PMS Asterisk girls.
Yes, thank you. Because, you know, I'm a big Invoker fanboy. I really believe that Invoker is, you know, one of the top 5 heroes in the game.
Oh,
so yeah,
he's just so versatile, it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Apart from Meepo, I would say Meepo is the hardest, but Invoker is a very close second.
Yeah, in Meepo. Yeah.
I just had to remove the overlay so the viewers could see Off With Your Heads.
Yes.
Asterix are ready for some revenge. I wonder if they're going to do some split pushing themselves or pick something crazy like Nagasar and Tidehunter, Clockwork, and Enigma. That would be awesome.
Clockwork, there we go, Clockwork right there.
And he was, of course, banned in the previous game. We didn't get to see him come out. I think it was just as I mentioned him, he got banned. So, and we've seen, who was it who played it? It was, I think, Afish. She was ridiculous on it. She, like, landed every hook shot that went out. And the Lich, he didn't actually get picked or banned in the previous game. He is a very popular early ban. But I guess they were reserved for the split pushes. And he will make it through this one.
Yep, of course you have to remember that with the Lich, all you need to do is just push the lane. I mean, that'll be... It's going to be a little bit hard considering these people are coordinated. They're going to know what's up. So if you push, they will of course TP to defend and suddenly we'll have a skirmish breaking out. But yeah, that's how you counter a Lich, just push.
Okay, so Earthshaker will be picked up again, probably going to go over to Petrie once again. She did quite well with the fishes, had some that were very, very disruptive. And of course, I mean, the AoE potential between these two supports is so strong, and you go Frost Blast into an easily landed Fisher, that is some supreme ganking potential. We'll have to see what the Off With Your Heads PMS Asterisk decide to pick up here. The Elder Titan is available, Crystal Maiden is available, and so is Rubik.
Yes, Rubik, another one of my personal favorites.
Oh, he is very cool. Against these two supports with such game-changing abilities, Rubik is a fantastic pick.
And another good thing about Rubik picking up so early, the other team will be less inclined to go with like really, really big team fight spells which can be easily stolen, like let's Black Hole or Reverse Polarity.
Yes, yeah, the Magnus pick was one that we saw a couple of nights ago, I believe. Oh, actually, well, last night, whenever it was, and it was quite strong, actually, when the Magnus got the right blinks in, so Rubik going to be dissuading that pick. And Mirana going to be banned out, so some more respect. I wonder if the bans are just going to look like what the other team's comp was from Game 1, as Mirana going to be banned out. That was a tip the head towards Dazibi, who was spot on with the majority of the Sacred Arrows. And now reserve time being called in by PMS Asterisk. They're going to plan out this 4th ban.
I wouldn't say that it was because of like 5-second arrows. I would say it's because of the follow-up arrow. Like they will use Sacred Arrow as a follow-up, not really as initiating. But yeah, of course,
telekinesis would make them very easy to land as well.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think it's not. Okay, no, I'm rambling.
That's all right, buddy. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking with the Timbersaw banned out. Nobody likes Timbersaw. Why?
Oh, he's got everything. I think he's got AoE damage. He's got tree clearing. He's got huge mobility. He can build pure tank and do tons of damage. I think no one likes dealing with that.
Yeah, and of course they ban out the Anti-Mage, another respect ban. entirely. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so these bans are looking quite similar to last game's team comps. So these teams respect each other a lot, although PMS Asterisk may not be respect they have in their hearts at the moment.
Yeah, man. It's another type of burning
Strong
sensation.
emotion, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't blame him either. Viper going to be the ban out from
5 seconds.
From it's hard to remember their name, Queens. With the, I wish they'd put it back up the top. Oh, the co-op that was banned in the previous game by PMS Asterisk. No, it was the Queens who banned it out. So they're going to pick it up for themselves. I wonder if we'll see a Puck to go against that.
Puck. Of course, every time we talk about Puck versus Queen of Pain, everyone thinks about the Fear versus, was it S4, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was
S4. I remember that one.
That beautiful play, man. Oh, man. It just makes me smile whenever I watch it. Just grin like a lunatic. But yeah, it's probably going to be something something can stand up against the, what's it called? Poison Strike? Shadow Strike. Something that can stand up against the Shadow Strike and high base damage, harass coming up from Queen of Pain. Maybe DK? Maybe Brewmaster? Oh man, I like Brewmaster.
Oh, that would be sick, yeah. And of course, with the... Oh, I think Broodmaster may actually work against them, as, I mean, Echo Slam from Earthshaker does damage based on enemy units. If you've got 10 Spiderlings around you, you could be in some trouble.
Dude, that's Broodmother.
Oh, what did I say?
You said Broodmaster.
Oh.
I'm talking about Brewmaster, Pandaren.
Oh, okay. I haven't actually seen him played, except for my real-life friend played him once and absolutely dominated, and I had no idea what was going on. And there's the Puck pick, so I think that's the first time I've been right all night.
No, man, you've been pretty legit. Alright, Puck.
Geez.
Let's talk about Puck.
Broodmother and Brewmaster. They're close enough.
Yeah, they're both DMs. Yeah, okay. Puck though.
10 seconds to
Puck
go.
versus Queen of Pain, both very strong roamers, both very mobile, both have silencers, and both have decent bursts. So, very similar. I would...
Reserve
who do you think wins in a straight-up brawl-out?
And the 1v1 between Puck and Queen of Pain?
Yes.
Puck.
Puck, okay.
All day, every day. Because of the invasion, man. That reality rift? Phase shift, sorry. Drow, oh man.
Wow. That's
so long.
That's a brave pickup.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
More silence.
Yeah, more silence. Here's the thing about Drow though. If Drow doesn't mean try that again. If Drow does not mind pushing the lane, Drow will get a point or two into Precision Aura, which will give Queen of Pain even more damage to throw at the Puck, which would mean that Queen of Pain would put Queen of Pain on more even footing with Puck by virtue of getting more last hits.
Oh, and of course Drow Ranger does ridiculous amounts of damage if she has no one next to her, so if they can keep the Puck away from her, she'll keep the marksmanship and get a lot of damage. Now, that is an interesting one. I wonder what Off With Your Heads will decide to do about that. They could get a carry that likes to get up in the face, perhaps even... Oh, well, I was going to say the anti-mage, but they banned that one out themselves. Wonder if they want to go with something like Juggernaut, able to survive the Lich Queen of Pain bursts and get up to the Drow Range. Oh, yes! Yes! My favorite hero, Cloud.
Oh, man. I can only imagine why. Go ahead, regale us why.
Okay, so if you pop the Haunt, it will create a clone next to Drow Ranger, and then you use Reality, and you get next to the Drow Ranger.
10 seconds to go.
To her personal space, yes.
Yes.
Oh man,
that is awesome.
Alright, so now they've got 3 ways of dealing with the Drow Ranger, right? And actually Earthshaker as well. They've got the Haunt in, screw with Drow. We've got the Puck, Illusory Orb in, to Waning Rift and Coil, the combo. And we've got Clockwork's Hookshot. I think Clockwork will want to prioritize Hookshot on Earthshaker. Spectre will want to deal with Drow. And then Puck just wrecks face.
Yeah, it gets the AoE going down. Well, you have to say the team for Queens is quite... they're going to bunch up. They're low-range heroes, and that is perfect for the Dream Coil. Jakiro, again, banned out by Queen. That was in the previous one as well. We already discussed his strengths and weaknesses. I wonder who PMS Asterisks are going to want to ban out here. It would have to be an off-laner, and it will be the BH.
Banyan is exactly what they needed. Someone small, not really small, someone mobile, in this, and of course the track is going to be very, very important for all these ranged people.
Okay, so what are Queen gonna decide to go with? They need, or both teams need an off. Oh no, Clockwork is an offlaner. We need another support for PMS Asterisk. Could potentially go with the Clockwork if
10
needed.
seconds to
If
go.
I had to guess, I'd say Crystal Maiden would be a strong pickup for them. Of
5
course,
seconds.
Alchemist not available, but we have seen them use Shadow Fiend to great effect. So I wonder if that one will. Oh, Shadow Demon. Sorry, I always get those two mixed up.
Reserve time.
And Queen are deliberating their last pick. Any predictions here? Someone to go against Clockwork.
Someone to go against Clockwork. Oh man, just there's so few heroes that actually play against Clockwork.
Yeah.
You know, like
He's difficult in the best circumstance.
yeah, exactly. But offlane against Clockwork, maybe. Nah, man. The only one I'm thinking of is Shredder, and Shredder's been banned.
Oh, okay. So, Nature's Prophet is banned as well. We could see something like crazy, like a Lone Druid, or
Wonder would be.
jeez, I'm forgetting someone. Someone who's really good. Well, I mean, Spectre is very good at split pushing, obviously. Puck, very mobile. Clockwork, quite mobile if he has someone to jump onto. And, oh, Bloodseeker.
What?
Radiant's pick.
Oh.
I wonder how that works if he throws the Rupture onto Spectre and then she teleports across the map. I wonder if it insta-gives her.
No, it doesn't.
No, okay. Oh, Visage.
Eh.
I do not understand how he got that far through.
Yeah, man. Neither do I. But yeah.
Yeah, that is an awesome pick.
Yeah, man. Freaking
Oh.
Bloodseeker. It's been a while. Imagine a shame though if you lose a Bloodseeker, like straight up.
Well, between Drow and the BS,
Places,
they
everyone.
have a lot of controversy, the Queens here. They are, of course, number 7 out of the 14 teams in the female Dota 2 league, ladies and gents. They defeated rank number 2 PMS Asterisk in the first game. It took a hell of a lot of effort, but they did manage to whittle them down and take the victory in the end. So, represent the team name ARG. It is Tears on the mid puck. On the Spectre, who is looking very, very nice. It is Clover, who actually played the support Alki in the last game. As Clockwork, we have Afish. The Visage will be played by Talent, who was the Lifestealer in the previous game. And rounding that out will be Dazibi on the Rubik.
I'm starting to think that the ZB is actually, it's supposed to be Mandarin.
Oh.
But
30 seconds to go.
it's just a thought, but I can't be bothered to try and figure out
I
what.
think Dazibi sounds pretty cool.
That's pretty legit. Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the river, we've got Queens, being represented by Lady. We're gonna see Petrie on the Earthshaker. We'll see Bubia Bad on the Bloodseeker. We've got Bubies on Lich.
Okay.
Shizuka. No. We've got Shizuka on the Queen of
Here we
Pain.
go.
And we've got Emma on the Drow Ranger.
Okay, so, I wonder if Drow, if they were going to have a 2-1-2 lane come out here. Looks as though he may indeed. Of course, Bloodseeker is going to be getting more experience from the sacrifice of the Lich. This will be very interesting. Reward goes down by the Queen Ladies at the top part of the river. Nice rune control by both teams at the bottom here. And we'll have to see if Off With Their Heads can redeem themselves here. Clockwork going to have a little bit of trouble. Has picked up the haste rune, but is going to be going against, I'd say a lot of damage, if particularly if Official lands. It looks like they will rotate and send Boobies up to the top, going to steal yet another minion from the creeps here, and Afish going to be in a lot of trouble until she gets the power cogs.
Denied.
But, okay, she'll be taking a lot of harass, for sure. But if Petrie can't get a good fissure block off, then he won't be able to kill her.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, Afish will run out of tangos, and then that's just going to be a one lane for them right there.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how they go with that. Of course, on the opposite side of things, we have the Spectre, who is going to be getting absolute free farm. She'll be happy with that one against Bubia Bad. And between the Grave Chill and the Telekinesis, there is a lot of disruption there. Single target, of course. Salve going to be used by Lady Shizuka in the mid. I'm sure Tears is eager to get some revenge, as Shizuka was the very effectively played Nature's Prophet previously. As we can see, Talent going to be taking away the creeps at the camp, And Emma going to pause up on the drow. Not quite sure. Sorry, please wait a bit. And the game instantly unpaused by their own team, so no problem there. That was odd.
Okay then.
Okay, so Booby's Lich makes a fantastic hero in a defensive tri-lane, able to go steal himself some XP and then pull the camp. As Booby Bad going to be waiting around, has picked up the Bloodbath, so going to get a little bit of passive regen back. Talent going to be pulling the creeps over and getting the Alpha Wolf down. And on the last hits, we can see Puck, Drow, Spectre, and Queen of Pain all doing very well. As Talent going to be picking up a DD rune, and looks like not going to be doing the most with it.
That's some pretty efficient harassment. I mean, zoning out though by the ZB to force the Bloodseeker away from the creeps.
Yeah, not even getting experience, which is something he really needs. He needs to get that Rupture up.
Alright, so that's good though. One of the...
Oh, we missed first blood in the mid here, Cloud, as Shizuka going to jump on top of the Puck, and that will be a great start for the one you said would lose in that matchup. So...
By right.
The caster's kiss of death comes down from Cloudjack and smites poor Tears, who's going to teleport in. She does have the illusory rune available. Bottle will be popped by Lady Shizuka here, and the last hits heavily in Shizuka's favor at the moment. And she's going to pick herself up a magic wand, already has the boots and the bottle.
69 plus 12 damage. That's how much damage the Quap is rocking right now.
And of course she does have the precision aura. You were right about that one. Emma, they're doing a good job of controlling that lane, not pushing it out. Clover going to be last hitting down here. Looks like she's going for a mobility build with a Spectral Dagger rather than the mid-game orientated Desolate build, which of course does a lot of damage to people who are by themselves. So the Spectre is going more towards the late game at the moment, as Booby going to pop the Blood Rage onto Dazibi, get some damage down with the Silence. But like you said, very efficient zoning here. Bloodseeker, who is Booby Bad, and Afish only at one last hit each at the moment, both getting zoned out very heavily, as Afish doing a good job at keeping the creep wave from advancing to the enemy.
Top though, he's rune top, gonna be looking to make a play with this.
Oh, gonna get a refill on the bottle, gonna instantly pop the haste rune there. Will she be running back into the mid? Queen of Pain looks quite funny when she sprints, actually. But Tears being very smart and hanging back. I believe that would have been the bottle that just got handed to him. It was indeed. At the bottom lane, looks like not much else going on. And this is... Oh, we see... Sure.
Oh, I was so close from using her Sonic.
Yeah. Shizuka just sprinting around with the haste rune at the moment. Going to use the Scream of Pain and blink out there. Going to be going back to the base. Already used all of those charges. And... apparently there's a tower getting attacked. It must have been the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so on the farming, it looks like Emma doing a cracker of a job on the Drow Ranger, with Shizuka doing a good job as well. The Global Flare now has 2 points in it. Fisher going to be used, does stun up Afish, but she will get away. Frost Blast to the face as well, and the tower will start getting whacked away on, actually taking a lot of damage. Drow Ranger whacking that one away, and of course when she activates Precision Aura, the creeps do get buffed as well. Afish really needs the hook shot. As Lady Shizuka going to go down to the bottom lane, instantly take down Rubik. He had no chance there. Spectre going to try and take down Lady Shizuka. There is a lot of souls on the Visage, but was silenced from the Bloodseeker. Beautifully done by the Malaysian Queen clan.
This Queen of Pain already proving to be extremely effective. Wins the lane at mid. Alright.
Mid tower could use a little help.
Pressures up and then friggin' owns the lane at bot.
Oh, okay, so I have to say the late game for PMS Asterisk is very strong, but they need to get there. They need to reach that point. as Tears going to be waiting, and Regen Rune will be bottled up by her. She'll be very happy with securing that one. She was, of course, right next to a dire ward, so Queen will know exactly where she was, but Tears being very, very smart, and actually not going to be headed back to a lane, going to head up top to try and help that one. Mid tower going to take a little bit of damage, and it looks like Shizuka wants to get some roaming going on, but A-Fish going to be launching out the flare. Tears just waiting around here. Shizuka not going to get much out of it, and looks like she is heading for the power treads, unless that is a Midas.
It's probably going to be treads. Queen of Pains don't normally go Midas. They already
Yeah,
love
that would be very greedy.
Seriously greedy.
Okay, so we can see Clover down in the bottom lane, just hit level 5. Once she hits level 6, she'll be able to join the fight around the map. And even if she doesn't teleport to the illusions, they do a decent bit of damage, particularly with Desolate, and once she picks up the Diffusal Blade, they can contribute a heck of a lot to the fights without her actually teleporting there. And it can easily split... tip the scales in her favour, as Dream Coil is available at the top. Tears waiting in the trees to jump in with the orb. I'm sure Shizuka is calling the Mia, so I wonder if Queen are going to overextend here, Cloud.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Not. Tears is wasting a lot of time here though. Tears is only level 6. And let me just ramble on a bit here for a second.
Oh, teleport coming in. ZB going to be coming in with the telekinesis. They're going to be going for it. Beautiful Dream Coil on all three of them. Booby's going to try and teleport out there, but it does get interrupted. Fisher will go off. It is very nice, but Petrie, will she end up falling? Puck auto attack follows. Will not be enough, but Illusory Orb goes out. That will definitely be a kill for Tears. Double kill. That was time very well spent, as Emma is sent fleeing for the hills, and the patience worked out for them.
Wait, oh, Spectre. Oh, I think they were hoping for Spectre to get a 6.
The global flare. It will end up missing. That was a nice guess, actually. Emma would have been there if she hadn't suddenly switched direction.
Yeah.
She must have been expecting that.
Say that.
Oh, we can see down at the bottom lane. No, she had no chance of getting out of that one. As,
actually, was used to that.
Yeah, Bloodseeker was the one to pick that one up. I'll be very happy with him picking up that gold as Tears returns to the mid. Difference in gold earned is at about 1,500 in Queen's favour. The experience around about the same. But like we spoke about, PMS Asterisk, they've got mobility, they've got late game potential, so they're definitely not out of this one yet.
Problem is that this situation with Puck so very, very far behind, and let's be honest, she is pretty far behind.
Yes, definitely. We'll
So,
actually see how far behind she is. She is 800 gold behind the Queen of Pain, and the same level, so 800 gold separates them at the moment.
yeah, so the thing about Puck is that, okay, this could be just one this guy's flawed opinion, but Puck is not the best late game hero.
No, I'd have to agree with you. He's a little gimmicky in the late game fights. He's got to play it well.
The coil has to be absolutely perfect, but then we've got BKBs to worry about, and then we've got, you know, he's got insane burst damage. We've got 2 AOE nukes, one of which silences for 3 bloody seconds, which is quite good. Okay, and then we've got phase shift, which takes him out of harm's way for, you know, a while.
Smoke of Deceit will fall off, and it looks like Queen were prepared for that one. Illusory Orb will go out. Lady Emma going to be jumped on silence, and Dream Coil will go off. She could not escape from that one. Tears going to be on a killing spree as Lady Shizuka teleports up, but not going to be able to do too much about it as Bloodseeker gets the pings off down at the bottom lane. Looks like she was signaling for Petrie to go in, but Clover being very smart and hanging back here. And of course, Spectral Dagger will allow her to phase through the trees. And PMS Asterisk doing a great job at getting Tears back into the game with some well planned out roaming.
Yeah, definitely. And the Spectre though, Spectre is forced to go for the very, very defensive Vanguard, which is something you never want to go on as a hard carry because it delays your next item so much. It's not even fun.
If I had to guess, I wouldn't be Persevering. I think you're right. She is going Vanguard, which is. Yeah, very, very difficult. You normally want to get the diffusal blade up on her first, or, you know, in earlier times I've heard that you go Radiance, which would be hilarious, but I go Drums of Endurance into Diffusal myself. If she goes Vanguard, she's going to be farming for a long time before she can actually contribute. Lady Shizuka going to be jumping forward, but a beautiful phase shift will allow her to survive until the Fissure comes through the wall and finishes off a Fish. Going to be finished by the Rupture of the Bloodseeker. 2 for 0 in the mid lane as the top tower also falls. So a number of advantages going to the Queen's Clan.
Drow is going for Lothar's. Sorry, Shadow Blade.
That's probably very smart against the jumpiness that we talked about in the draft. They can get in her face very easily.
Yeah, man. Arcane Boots coming up from...
Oh, Lady Shizuka going to be jumping forward onto Dazibi, but a beautiful telekinesis will suspend her in the air for now. Tears going to be coming in. Shizuka going to be in a lot of trouble. Dream Coil will go off. She cannot get out of that one. Ends the killing spree for 415. That was beautifully played by Dazibi. She could not get out of that one, so she ensured the Queen of Pain went down as well. Beautiful play, as we can see Talent going to be in the mid lane as Visage almost has enough for Familiars, and just as I say that, she picks up the level 6, so that will be very, very handy there, as Clover now at the level 7 is going to go and farm up the easy camp there, or maybe the medium, and she does have the Haunt available should her team need her elsewhere.
Now that I think about it, she's not saving for the Vitality booster, it's probably just a casual Ring of Health. To give that regen there.
Oh, well, I guess Bloodseeker, he can throw out the Blood Rage. It definitely makes sense, and she could just hold on to it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's sitting on 600 at the moment. The Stout Shield will be sitting in the stash for the moment, along with a couple of wands. Now Shizuka is coming down on the Queen of Pain. Will Clover be ready for this one? Her Spidey senses are tingling. She's going to be Blood Rage, jumped upon by Queen of Pain. Cannot do anything there. Shizuka going to take a lot of damage, but will not be enough in the end, and that will be very sad for Clover. She didn't have that much gold to begin with, and it'll now be taken away by going down. Top tower going to be pressured by PMS Asterisk. They've got 3 members up there. Tears is in the mid lane, as it looks like the entirety of Queen's Clan going to be moving to the mid at the moment.
Huck. 1700 gold working towards the blink.
Oh, Fissure is going to land, but they were not in a position to follow up on it, as a phase shift will go out. Silence gets used. Oh no, Lady Shizuka will miss the Scream of Pain. Beautifully dodged there, and the power shot will end up landing. There was a small stun. Dream Coil will go off. Lady Shizuka will get a massive blink, but Illusoria will go there, and Silence will go off. Can she have the right click damage? No. Dazibi ends up picking that one up after a beautiful flare lands and gets her low, as looks as though PMS Asterisk in position to push this mid lane. They are not getting split push this game, my friend.
Yep, the Sonic Wave completely whiffed there, but good rotation coming from Rubik as well as the Clockwork. Very good rotation.
Ah, so I said Scream of Pain, but I meant Sonic Wave. The thing that she shoots and it does damage and stuff.
Yeah, everything. Pretty much. Yeah, everything shoots and does. Okay. Very good awareness there. Unfortunately, the hook shot actually missed. It hit on creeps just as a Radiant creep wave came in. Yeah. You know, that's the call landed. She blinked. All enough time for
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Are you there, Cloud?
Yeah. Right here. What's up?
Sorry, I thought your mic was dying, but I think you just stopped talking. Okay, Lady Shizuka is down at the bottom lane, but Clover has learned her lesson. Going to be teleporting up to the top, picking up that nice free farm there as her team prepares to defend. Blink Dagger finished up by Tears, so now her mobility will rival that of Shizuka. Smoke of Deceit will be popped here. Lady Shizuka knows she's in some trouble. Can she TP out? She's using a bottle at the moment. Oh, she does not have TP scroll available. If they find her, she's going to be in a lot of trouble. She's got the Blink at the max level. They're trying to search, But can they find her? Oh,
Yes,
the flare
they
goes
see
off.
her.
They see her now, and instantly the power shot goes off.
Oh!
She's going to go to the other side of the cogs. Telekinesis will go off. Lady Shizuka tries and teleports out. She uses the magic wand to get some healing back up, but Talent is going to do some right-clicking. The silence goes off. Zizibi going to be stealing the blink and trying to catch up, but some nice backup will get her out in the end. That was a close call, and Rubik now has a blink.
A puck, you mean? Puck is a blink.
No, I mean Zizibi actually has the ability blink.
Oh, okay. My
But yes,
bad.
Puck also has a blink dagger.
Alright.
Lots
No,
of
but-
mobility.
Yeah, lots of mobility. But the thing about that was that telekinesis, though, they lifted him out of the cogs.
Oh,
Now,
is
if-
that what happened?
Yeah, if Quap managed to stay
Dire's
inside the
mid-tower
cogs, right?
won't
If
last
she could
much
stay
longer.
inside there, the barrier assault would have stopped her from breaking away. And that would have been an assured kill. Oh, man.
Okay, so that's very unfortunate timing on that one. PMS Asterisk had beautiful layering of the crowd control in the previous game. They, hopefully they don't let that anger get to them. There are pings going off from the... Oh, actually, they're going to turn this one around on Shizuka. They knew where she was. Illusory will go off, and Puck picks that one up. Beautiful turnaround, as Clover was the bait, and Shizuka took it hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. I question whether or not coil was necessary,
Radiant's bottom
but I
tower
guess in
is
the end it
better
doesn't matter.
days.
Oh, she is
70.
slippery. I think it is fair enough. Bottom tower going to be falling lower and lower. Glyph fortification will be employed, but I think it still will be going down. Precision aura is just so powerful. Mid tower for
No, they
Queen
want to
of-
defend this.
Oh yeah, they are actually going to teleport it. Hey, Fish
Oh.
lands a beautiful power shot, and Tiz. That
Beautiful.
was fantastically done. They will take the mid tower as well. PMS Asterisk striking back.
And they denied bot as well. So yeah.
Oh,
All
they
points.
did. So a number of wins for them.
Signs of life.
Yes, okay, so we had the Rubik blinking into the Roche pit there. Flare will go off and reveal that there is a boobies on the tower, very cold boobies. So, 800 gold on the Puck, who now has power treads. There are a lot of members of PMS Asterisk down here. Haunt is available for Spectre, and she has the mana to use it.
The
So she
Dire
can
best
join
do
very
something
easily.
about that
Looks like
bottom
Bloodseeker
tower.
going to teleport up top along with Emma, and Queen of Pain heading through the river. Well, Clover going to have to be very, very careful here. Although she does have the Spectral Dagger at max level. Will Shizuka manage to land her combo now? Oh, the auto attack
Wait,
going to
wait.
slow her down from Emma. Q.
Oh.
What the heck?
Wait. Oh no, I blinked towards Lich. She haunted towards Lich so that.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, there's actually a Lich ulti there though.
No!
Oh.
Radiant's mid-tower
And
could use a hand.
Lady Shizuka does get in there in the end. 3 members of PMS Asterisk went down in that
not good.
engagement. Oh, geez, and Afish may be going down too.
Radiant's
That was so
mid-tower
nicely
is
done
getting
by the Spectre, but the Lich ultimate
I'm
was
sorry,
perfect
did
out
you
of
say
boobies.
stop?
As Quap going to pick up another kill. That is 4
Radiant's mid
for
tower's coming
1.
apart.
That was a disastrous tower dive, and the top lane may go down as well.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Forced off up on Bloodseeker, and I really don't like this.
Radiant's
Lich is
top tower is taking hits.
The Lich?
Yeah.
What's he buying, sorry?
he's got a Midas.
Oh, okay. Queen of
Radiant's
Pain
top
going to be
tower's in
jumping
bad
down
shape.
onto Tears, and the Frost Blast. Oh, Phase
Oh.
Shift actually going to be used to
Blink.
dodge that there. Blink
Yes.
Dagger will be used. That was
Oh.
fantastic, but blink forward by the Queen of Pain. Will it be enough?
Phase-
Tears are going to be
Phase-
running. Phase
yes.
Shift down.
No.
Your blows.
Oh.
And Dazebi is there, but blink forward. Telekinesis going to be used to throw it back into the tower. Going to spell steal the blink there. Shizuka almost certainly going to be following there. Dazebi was ready for that one. Can she get it? The right click power of Rubik is not much,
Jumps.
and the illusion's going to be used to try and zero. Oh, the flare barely misses there. Dazebi going to be using the blink. Nice Fisher comes out from Petrie. Will that be enough to get her out of there? It is indeed, and after so much nice timing from Tears,
then, the
she
Radiant
barely
disowned
falls,
that
and her,
mid-tower.
and her attacker does get away in the end.
She could have orb. She could have illusory orb for that. She could have orb to dodge one more hit or to get further away. Like the moment Puck blinked uphill from the other side of the river, she could have just immediately casted the orb, so that when Puck blinked in, oh man,
It was so
he could
close.
have lived.
It was such nice play too. He dodged she's dodged several auto attacks from landing. Orchid Malevolence, the burst is going to be ridiculous coming out of this Quap now. And there was a blink dagger finished by Lady Petrie on the Earthshaker. as Clover going to continue farming away. The last hits are at 90 for the Drow, 69 for the Queen of Pain, and almost 69 for Clover on the Spectre. She is getting closer to the Blade of Alacrity for the Diffusal Blade. I'd hope that's next. Vanguard, she's quite hard to take down, but she doesn't do a heck of a lot else at the moment, as she's Lady Shizuka being very bold here in the bottom part of the jungle, really abusing that mobility that the Queen of Pain has. Flare going to be used to counter push down at the bottom lane. A lot of members of Queen moving to the top, and Bloodseeker is going to get jumped on. He cannot get out of this one, Cloud.
Pop though. Pop is right there though with the Orchid.
Oh, a fish is ready. Looks like they're going to, there is strength in numbers for PMS Asterisk. Going to stick together, and if Co-op comes in to try and burst someone down, she'll get jumped on instantly. So going to stay away from now. I'd really like to see them try and scout out with one of the familiars. Oh, she's actually going to be running back to the river. I think a fish managed to see that one. Oh, Lady Petrie going to be luring them in there. Tears gets saved by the mechanism phase shift used. Lady Shizuka, will she manage to get out? Spectre is in here, but the illusion is not enough. Ends up being a 2-for-1 with the Bloodseeker going down elsewhere on the map. And I don't know how Shizuka got out of that one. She is very hard to take down. Lady Emma getting spam pinged by Tears on the puck, but will not end up falling, as Clover has the Blade of Alacrity on the chicken.
I want to point out that Rubik stole Echo Slam in the last fight.
Oh, did he? He did indeed.
It's freaking OP shit right there.
That's a lot of damage.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, TP goes out by Lady Shizuka up at the top. Going to be taken down for the familiars. That is 200 gold going into her pocket by picking that one off. That is very nice play by her. Not able to be microed away at the last second. Emma going for the Morbid Mask, I would assume. Helm of the Dominator will be coming out soon. Clover going to be trying to get up the diffusal blade as quickly as possible. There is 2 towers down at the top lane for PMS Asterisk, and the other tier 1s are also down. So it is similar to the last game. The difference is they do have the mid tower down of Queen, which is a significant difference. They didn't get any towers down in the previous game. I think they got 1 at the 35-minute mark, so doing a lot better this time, as Smoke Out to Seed will be popped by PMS Asterisk. They could catch out Shizuka here. Oh, blinks away at the last second. I don't think she even realised how close she was to dying there.
It's the telekinesis from that.
Oh, so close. Oh, actually, Shizuka is in the trees at the moment. I think she's going for Ag Scepter or perhaps the Black King Bar. Going to TP back in as Bubia Bad is there for the backup. Emma going to be farming away at the Ancients with the rest of her team grouping up here. And that was so unfortunate for PMS Asterisk.
It's probably going to be a... It's probably going to be a Black King Bar for Shizuka, yeah.
And that would definitely make sense. I mean, against the Rubik, even just the Rubik. I mean, that would stop spell steal, wouldn't it? Another 200 gold picked up by Shizuka. She's getting so much gold from these familiars.
It's 400 gold already, man. That's a lot of freaking gold, man.
Yeah, it's huge bounty. So Emma going to take a global flare to the face, but instantly heal that one back up. Mask of Madness has been finished, so I was completely wrong on that one. So if the Drow Ranger is left alone in the fights, she will go ballistic on the damage. As a 4-staff finished up by Bubia Bad, not able to get up the farm that she needed. Clover is at the 90 last hits, which is 90 last hits, which is the 3rd most in the game. Visibility rune spawns at the top part of the river. The top lane getting pushed out very, very hard here. As Tears going to be going down to the bottom, she could potentially catch out Emma here. Illusionary Orb will go out but not be used. Actually, Shadow Blade forward by Drow Ranger. Will she go? Oh, she phase shift. Going to be used there, but Lady Shizuka is in. There's going to be nothing. Oh, blink! She's going to blink to the other side, and they don't know where she went. That was tricky. That was tricky, Cloud.
Emma hesitated on the silence.
Yeah.
She waited. She waited to get a few more hits off, and that was bad. That was bad. Immediately after you get the backstep damage from Shadow Blade, you should immediately cast your silence.
Yes.
And if I'm not wrong, Drow actually went too close for the bonus agility from marksmanship.
Yeah, she got right up close trying to make the attack land as soon as possible to disable the blink dagger, but Tears was one step ahead there Fantastically done, as Yule's Scepter of Divinity is in her bag. She has all of the components of it, so going to be able to take out Shizuka immediately if she doesn't get silenced up by Emma, that is. As Booby's going to be picking up some Midas Farm there, has the Staff of Wizardry as well as the Gauntlets of Strength, so has a large mana pool. Bottom tower is going to get decimated. I was trying to find a word that described it enough. Glyph of Fortification is available, but they're not going to use it, as in the mid lane they pick up the Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker for tier 2?
I don't think that's worth it for PMS, and actually the tier 3 is going to come under fire here. There is a Siege minion there.
Drow's got a Yasha and Stash. That's a lot of damage.
Oh. Okay, Puck are going to get a quick silence off and jump out of there. That was a very nicely done illusionary orb, actually. Oh, power shot barely misses from A-Fish there. Shizuka going to TP out as Emma going to Shadow Blade away, and poor Petrie running afterwards as he actually blinks to escape the jungle. So Clover does have the Haunt available, manages to escape Lady Shizuka there, who has both components of the Black King bar. And once again, all of the outer towers apart from the mid T2 are down for PMS Asterisk. So they've got to get on the ball with defending this, or they've just got to go straight for the mid.
This time Kuria's got a Yasha.
Oh, is it going to go down? The Familiar is hunting it down. Can they get it?
Yes!
Oh, beautifully done.
Its final delivery.
Okay.
And that death animation
So
though,
that
for
is
the
yeah, it was very cool. Okay, so denying the Yasha from Emma. I'm glad you picked up that it was carrying that. That is actually quite significant. That's a lot of gold. Oh, Clover going to be jumped on, but Tears going to run in. Dream Coil was used on Petrie there. The Lich ultimate goes off and does so much. Grave Chill will be used there. It ends up being 4-4-1 Clover, the only casualty. You should not aim a tank. What is it called? Spectre. It's only my favorite hero. I should know what its name is. That was brilliantly done. Zebi picking up the Fisher there, and that was exactly what PMS actually had to do. Great engage by Tears.
Absolutely brilliant positioning.
Yes.
And the mech though, the mech helped them stay alive long enough for them to kill everyone else there, and then Clover had to die by
the Choldy definitely would have picked up some more. Black King Bar going to be popped by Shizuka there. So much damage going down. The Orchid Malevolence will mean he goes down. A-Fish, you have to get out. No, the right click damage. Tears going to fall lower and lower, but she's going to get her own silence off. Illusionary Orb goes out. Can Shizuka go there? Actually, Fisher going to stun Tears up. Yule's Scepter of Divinity going to be used. Can she blink out? She does indeed. She is so good at getting some time to get the Blink Dagger available. Emma going to be sprinting forward with the Shadow Blade. Can Tears get out in time? She has a regeneration rune and she has blink up. Can she get away from Emma? She doesn't actually know she's there. The arrow will go off. Oh, barely phase shifts and blinks. She barely didn't get fished there. Will she get the illusionary orb? Oh wow, Cloudjack.
Oh man,
that is unbelievable how good that is.
And then suddenly a Lich.
Oh god. Oh, okay. I wasn't actually watching the Lich, but he didn't do anything in the end. Tear's going to continue running away there as Clover does have the Diffusal Blade, so her damage will skyrocket. Of course, all the illusions pop that extra damage, so once she runs out of charges, she can level it up, and it gives you a decent increase. I believe it increases the mana that you still... Yes, 36. So it's a very good item to pick up. Looks like the ladies will pop their Smoke of Deceit heading around the Roshan pit, but they will not engage in it, as currently the gold is 10,000 in Queen's favour, the XP as well. But PMS Asterisk, I feel like they're doing better than the last game.
The Dire best do something about their bottom tower.
Like at this point they were behind. It took them a while to get back in front, and then even when they're in front, just as I say that, Queen's Clan will be going for the Roche, and it looks like another tower going to go down for the Queen's Clan, but they will be getting Roche up here, and Emma does have it available to pick up. Going to go down very, very quickly. Another 1,000 gold going to their team, and I don't know how PMS are going to kill the Drow twice unless they catch out the Quap.
Level 1 Blood Rage, 30% extra base damage, brings Drow's right click up to 260.
Oh jeez, that is a lot. Oh wow, it gets up to 120. I didn't even know that. Wow. There was this clip on. Do you know the Dota Cinema fails of the week, Cloud?
Yeah.
There was this one in the clip from a few days ago where Bloodseeker uses like this Phantom Assassin's on tiny health. He uses the Blood Rage. She turns around and her ult pops 3 times in a row, and she like one hits 3 people who were chasing her. And they were saying something like her damage went from 140 to 250 because of the Bloodseeker.
The Dire might want to mine the
Oh, it was crazy. Oh, PMS Asterisk going to take down the tier 1 at the top, doing a fantastic job at capitalizing on their opportunity. Shizuka going to clear out the wave at the bottom, but Clover is ready and waiting. Of course, does have the Haunt available to jump into the fights should she need to. Probably going to go for the Manta style herself now. Already has the defensive item that she needs. Going to increase her survivability very much against Emma. And what do PMS do from this point on? They're continuing to push on at the top. If they can catch Emma out here, it will be very beneficial. There is a sentry right there.
Shizuka.
Yeah, Shizuka right there, and just has the DD rune. They do not want to engage on that. And actually, Familia is going to be taken down. One gets taken down by Emma. The other Familia was hiding in the trees, gets taken down as well. 600 bounty has gone over to the... And of course, the courier went down as well at one point. So that is a lot of bounty going the way of Queen's Clan.
Oh man, this is just
crazy.
This is not like the previous game where PMS were ahead in kills.
Yeah, they were the ones Queen's Clan was dictating the game last time. Now I feel like PMS, they got a lot more control. They're starting the fights on their terms. You know, they're the ones with the late game carry who's just split pushing and farming up. As this Lady Shizuka going to be running up. Yules is used on Tears. They're going to blink out straight away. Talent almost survives. Tries to get 4 stuff out. A-Fish going to take a lot of damage. Illusionary Orb is not going to be repopped as 2 kills go the way of Queen's Clan here. 3 they will take down very, very quickly, and that was disastrous to get caught out there. We have to keep in mind Drow has the Aegis still. Blade Mail going to be finished by Spectre.
Getting banged up.
In Precision Aura and double damage. Quap had those 2 in the fight.
Oh god, yeah.
It just wrecked everything.
And then Orchid Malevolence on top of that. Jeez, that's a lot. Lady Emma going to be avoiding the Illusionary Orb there. The last piece of infrastructure outside of the base will get fortified, and Clover is nearby, which is shown by the Spectre. Oh, nice engage there by Puck. Will be too late to save the tower, but the Spectre ultimate will get popped. Will she jump in here? As actually Spectre going to take down the Lich. Lich instantly buys back into the game, and Tears going to fall down. Clover gets a double kill back at the bottom there. Emma, she's trying to lifesteal from the creeps. Will it be enough? Clover, they're trying to take her down. Aegis gets popped, and Clover is trying to fight it out. Talent coming back in, instantly has enough for a massive one. Emma going to be telekinesis up in the air, and there is only 1 casualty so far. The Lich ultimate is going to go off, but it does nothing, and a 4 for 1 with... Actually, no, that was 5 for 1. 6 for 1, Cloud, in the end for PMS Asterisk.
That was absolutely fantastic.
That is going to be a massive respawn for Lich.
Alright, I want to point out a few small things real quickly in the previous fight. Rubik's Soul Rupture, used on Quap blinked and Rupture killed her. Just melted. Yeah. So yeah, that's the wicked sick going Rubik's Way. 1,000 freaking gold, man. That's his blink if he wants it. And he should want it. I just want to say he should want it.
He's sprinting up to the side shop. Oh, he's just going to run up and fade bolt the creep there, and we saw Clover with the diffusal blade is the only damage item she has, and she was ripping apart the back line there. Emma got knocked into the Aegis despite trying to lifesteal through the damage and got instantly picked apart there. Lich bought back because he died early, came back and used his ultimate. It did nothing, and in the end 6 kills go the way of PMS Asterisk. They pick up the kill lead. They're still quite behind in the gold and the XP, but they've shown that they have amazing team fight, and they've got split pushing power of their own.
Another thing, I just wanna, I should have mentioned this like way back when, but I didn't really get a chance to, but so I'll just mention it now. Puck got a Yule Scepter, okay? No shit. But Yule Scepter, what Yule Scepter is good for is to get rid of the Orchid Silence.
Oh, does it?
And, yeah, it does. And that Pop is gonna drop that Orchid on Puck. So yes, it's a very good choice there.
And it also allows him to put himself up, if he gets engaged upon, just cyclones himself, and it puts the Blink Dagger off of the cooldown inflicted when It's another familiar going to be taken down there by Lady Emma, being sneaky with the Shadow Blade. But yeah, Tears is so great at blinking the split second she's out of the phase shift. Scythe of Vise will be finished up by Shizuka on the Queen of Pain. That will be key to use on maybe the Puck as soon as he comes out, or perhaps the Spectre to stop her ripping up the backline. Smoke of Deceit will be popped by PMS Asterisk. There are a bunch of sentry wards that belongs to their team, and Clover being chased down there, going to be uses the Scythe of Vise.
No.
This is bad. She does have the Vanguard, but it will not be enough. Uses the Blade Mail, and actually Dream Coil goes off. Emma killed herself on the Blade Mail. Lady Boo's going to go down. Booby is going to be taken down as well. That is 4 for 2 at the moment. The Drow Ranger instantly brought back, going to be sprinting back into the fight. Lady Shizuka is waiting for her opportunity to go back in. Going to be jumping on Talent, taking that one down. Tears going to be coming in, gets the silence off, and Lady Shizuka not going to be able to get out of there. Dazebi has the Shadow Strike. Emma going to be taking down Dazebi there, unless Tears come back in. There, Yield Scepter not enough to save her, and he's going to have to get the heck out of there. Ends up being a 5 for 4 in PMS Asterisk's favour. They got the buyback out of Emma, and Clover did a fantastic job of blowing the Blade Mail, got Emma to low health so that Puck could clear her out and force the buyback.
That was a really good position.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
Popped up in a really good spot.
Yeah.
It was almost perfect. In fact, I think that was about as good as it gets coming from Asterisk.
Yeah. PMS Asterisk, so looks like the Earthshaker going to be sprinting forward, securing the invisibility rune, chucking down a ward. Roshan is a little while off of respawning. PMS Asterisk in a great position to contest that one, and I'm not sure if you know what the Roshan in League of Legends is, Cloud, but
Nasher,
Baron Nasher. If you group up in his pit against an AoE team, you are in for a lot of trouble, and guess what Puck is? An AoE team all by himself. So if PMS Asterisk can get to the Roshan this time, I feel like the next fight will go exactly as it just did, without the cleanup from Shizuka.
Alright, yo, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna enable open mic, so you gotta mute co-casters.
Okay.
Alright.
I think I've already got that.
Alright. Oh, fantastic. Okay, sorry. Let's just getting a small bit of feedback from my friends who's spectating the game. Alright, let's move on and focus
G'day
on...
to Cloud Jack's friends. Thank you for tuning in.
Why, thank you. Alright, Lich though, 2.1k, 2.15. It's probably gonna be working towards a Hex or Boots of Travel. Probably a Hex. Rubik though, with all that money, decided to slowly work towards a Hex of his own.
Oh, Clover up at the top, going to be jumped upon by Lady Shizuka, but Clover not taking as much damage as you would think, and actually the Spectre ulti will go off. He used Haunt, but... Oh, how did he get out of that?
No, he TP'd too. Oh, no, should be fine.
Should
be fine. Oh, man. The Vanguard you, man. The Vanguard.
She blew the Haunt and then didn't use Reality.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That was so close.
In fact, I think, depending on how baller Spectre was, probably not because she didn't have buyback, I think she could have killed Lady Shizuka.
You reckon she could have turned that one around?
I reckon she can turn that one around.
Oh.
Dispersion, the Desolate, the Illusion was there. So the Desolate from the Illusion as well. And not to mention the Diffuser and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Purge if she had any runes. So yeah, but no.
Oh, it was such a tricky decision. No, Clover is waiting here. She does have the active on Diffuser Blade, but Shizuka instantly teleporting out of that one as the rest of the Queen Clan going to counter push down at the bottom. And when I say rest, I really mean it. They're all working... sticking around. There is about a minute until Roshan will make his return, and just as I say that, I was actually right in that one. That makes 2 things I was right on for the night. The familiars are there. They are scouting that one out as Queen's Clan gonna move over to that one. I mean, we talked about the AoE from PMS Asterisk being scary, but if everyone's jumbled up in a Roshan pit, Lich ult is gonna be very, very scary. Oh, Shizuka going to take down one of the familiars, the other one going to go into the stone form. Are they going to be able to pick it up? It's going to go out of the stone form very quickly, and Shizun is, actually not going to get this one. It will keep vision. Oh, no, okay, there it goes. So they must have looked away from that one. Roshan so close to respawning. PMS Asterisk need to be on the ball here, as Clover does now have Haunt available, or in a few seconds at least. as Tears needs to TP out. She does indeed. Going to activate the double damage rune. I'd say that timed out there. Global Flare will go off, and I think it may have seen Lady Shizuka, as Roshan will respawn. Does not have the cheese yet, but it will be key for PMS Asterisk to contest this one.
Just wanna mention that Quap, Queen of Pain, she's not nearly maxed yet. Not nearly. This is an important milestone here. The
Not even her final form.
Not even her final form. But this is good. This is what she's got now. It's good though. This is pretty much all you need to win the game. But she's got a lot more. She's got a higher potential than this. Just want to say that.
Drow Ranger going to be obliterating Roshan at the moment. PMS Asterisks are nowhere nearby to contest that one. Looks like they will be going for the top tower. Roche going to go completely uncontested. Can PMS turn this into anything for themselves? That global notification will go out. They know that Roshan has been taken down. It was actually Lady Shizuka who picked up the Aegis, so if they can take down Emma, she will not be jumping back up, and of course she did buy back before and then just die again. Scythe of Eyes picked up by Tears on the puck. That could be very key in counter Scythe of Eyesing Lady Shizuka, and this engage is going to be very, very interesting here.
Drow Ranger's Mask of Madness, that's actually working against her right now, because Spectre is going into Drow Ranger's personal space and then just ripping her face in.
It's ripping her face off. Makes that worse for her.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so it looks like Clover going to be working towards the Manta style, which is fantastic on the Spectre for obvious reasons. Has the Blade Mail, so I mean, there's so much about Clover that is just completely anti-Drow right now. You got the Blade Mail, you got the jumping into her face, you've got just more and more damage coming out. All she needs is a Gem of True Sight and she'll be golden. And she's pretty tough to take down. Even when she gets caught out, it takes her a while to go down. Black King Bar going to be key for avoiding the ZB's telekinesis. And A-Fish, we're going to look for the engage from her. She has Pipe of Insight. That will be very handy against the Queen of Pain. It may save someone's life, as Smoke of Deceit going to be popped here. They're going to Shizuka is going to blink after Tears, but she pops the paste rune and sprints out of there. Shizuka still hunting around, but coming up fruitless thus far. A-Fish, will she get caught out? Smoke of Deceit will be popped, but Scythe of Ice goes off. Shizuka actually going to get telekinesis up in the air, and Scythe of Ice popped on her. Petrie going to be jumping in, does not have the abilities available because she is silenced. Is currently a 2-for-1 in PMS's. Against them, as Aegis will be popped by Shizuka. Biabuya going later. Double kill for the Drow Ranger. The Bloodseeker will end up falling. It is a 2-for-3. The Aegis was popped, of course, but Emma is just going insane. Clover can do nothing about that one, as Tears is forced out of there. Ends up being a 4-for-2 trade with the Aegis of Shizuka being popped, but that was a key pick-off there with Desolator being finished up, so our right-click damage is going to skyrocket here. And that Drow Ranger, man, she went loco.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I reckon happened, Cloud? They assumed the Aegis was on Emma, so they tried to get Shizuka out of the fight, but she was the one with the Aegis? I think that may have been a bit of mind games there. Or maybe she was just greedy and took it for herself. Which ended up being the right decision.
Yeah, indeed. But no, I think what okay, this is probably a minor player. It's a bit of difference. But Rubik has stole Rupture, but was Blood Rage in that fight. Now he could have dropped Blood Rage on Emma, stopped her from chasing up. Because Shizuka at Aegis, so it was fine. Say that.
Oh, Puck is going to Illusory Orb out of the Dazibi, taking a decent bit of damage from Shizuka. I think a Familiar just went down again. The Tier 3 took about half of its HP in damage, as Regen Rune will be popped by Shizuka there. We can see Lady Petrie didn't get to use the Echo Slam because of Puck's silence, but it did not end up mattering. And like you said, Rubik picked up the Fissure, but could not use it to its maximum efficiency, as Lich gonna instantly go for the level 2 Necronomicon, as the rune at the bottom was not there. Looks like PMS Asterisk are going to go on the initiative and head towards the top tower. I wonder if Clover is going to go elsewhere. Still doesn't have the Yasha, as she was forced to get a healing salve to try and heal up from any skirmishes that happen. Or Boo Beerban may get caught out here. He will indeed. He is going to force stuff his way out, but Zibi going to telekinesis his way out. Dream Coil does get used. It's on a significant 85-second cooldown. I wonder if Queen's Clan going to capitalize on that. Lady Shizuka currently at the bottom lane. Clover is in the mid, so she could join the fight. I don't know about using Dream Coil for that one. Oh, Clover is actually going to run next to Lady Shizuka. Orchid Malevolence does go out. Clover will survive the burst, but gonna try and TP out. Will it be enough? Oh! Damn.
The moment he came in, he should have hopped his diffusal. Use your diffusal charge, get rid of the Orchid. They would have stopped the damage. She had enough time. Just double click whatever hotkey your diffusal was on.
Oh, jeez.
She had enough time to survive on that. It wasn't unnecessary.
Yeah, it was so close. She almost got to the fountain, but the Shadow Strike poison damage was enough to take her down. So 1 for 1 when all is said and done. Another minute without Clover there, who was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Is Dream Coil back off cooldown? It will be in 20 seconds. That's when PMS will want to go back in. They're going to spend their time counter pushing at the moment. Roshan quite a while off of respawning, 4 or 5 minutes at least. So I wonder what the next engage will be.
Necro 3 up on Lich. Still brown boots, but at this point boots, yeah, it doesn't really matter much. But no, man, this Lich is very, very potent. 1600 HP,
that's a lot for a Lich.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. Freaking level 20. What? What?
Sacrifice doing its work.
Yeah, man. Holy hell.
Oh, well, if we look on the level, it's 25 for Quab, 22 on the Drow, 21 for Puck, 20 for Spectre, 20 for Lich, and then the rest are 16 and below. Poor A-Fish has been shut down from the start of the game. Manta Style, that is a very, very potent item on the Spectre, so if she can avoid getting caught out and actually be in the fight, jump onto Emma and pop the Manta Style, Emma will die in a matter of moments. But PMS Asterisk, they've got to get the right engage off there. Sending Clover to push down the bottom. Haunt is available, but they need to avoid Shizuka.
I think what they need to do, actually this is what they've been needing to do from the very start, but what they need to do now is go and gank something. If they can... Oh,
Emma's going to disconnect. I think she's kind of vital to her team's success.
I would think so too. 216 base plus 331 for double damage. Yeah, I think she's quite important.
Oh, jeez. And that's without the Blood Rage.
And what level is Blood Rage? Still level 1. Alright, fine.
Oh,
fair
okay. That could have been more exciting.
Yeah, I mean 30%, that's still a lot. 30% of 200, that's like 60 odd? 65 approximately?
30% of 5 billion is quite a lot.
Yes, indeed. 5 billion. Quite a significant amount. But yeah, Spectre can still go for Heart, Boots of Travel, and then one more item, probably a Satanic maybe? Or Butterfly, either way. But of course, this is assuming she even survives the next team fight.
Yeah, I would say Butterfly would be the better pickup. Maybe, what's the magic resist item? That may be handy against the Queen of Pain. The Cloak into Hood of Defiance. I want, probably not at this point. Probably not worth it. No, I'd say Butterfly would be the best pickup for it.
Considering the Queen of Pain is also going for a bit of right click with the Desolator.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the problem. Shizuka's got such burst, but then if she fails to kill her target, which this late into the game she is, she just sits there killing them anyway.
Right clicking with the champion, yeah?
Yeah. And then, I mean, if Emma's there, that's just gone. Like, you're gone. I was actually a Manta Style up on the Drow as well.
Yeah, she's had that for quite a while, I want to say.
Well, shows what I know. You'll have to excuse me, 20 past 1 in the morning, I do have work tomorrow, so hopefully this game is close to its conclusion.
Knowing that... Actually, yeah, I think it is, actually. Both teams going to be eager to push, eager to make something happen while they have their items up, while they have all the core items, before Asterisk has their items up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely on the back foot at the moment as far as items go. Zibi has the Ghost Scepter, which will be very handy against Emma. And, I mean, if she takes Queen of Pain's Burst, hopefully that means someone with some more damage output will survive that. We have 2 targeted CCs on tiers as well. She's been doing some fantastic Dream Coils. We need to see another one of those. We need Clover to get into the back line again. And... done. Okay. Just waiting for Tammy to visit the ladies' room. As oh, looks like both teams are going to be there. Wonder what time it is over in Malaysia. I might look that up, Cloud.
It's 10:20.
Oh, okay, you already know. Is it close to where you are?
Yeah, I would say, considering Malaysia's right, like, north of us.
Oh, okay.
And along the same line. So, yeah.
Separated by borders, okay. So
yeah, pretty much.
Ah, this white guy and his geography, or lack thereof. Ah, well.
Alright,
So, game gonna be unpaused by Emma, but of course she doesn't realize that half the game is visiting the ladies' room. This is the calm before the storm. No, Tears is signaling the go. I don't know if Queen of Pain, or who was it? I think it was the Petrie who went to the toilet. Yeah, okay, so there's a few people who aren't back yet. So we may want to wait for those.
Probably a good idea. So wait for all your players. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we'll take stock of the situation. I wanted to spend some time looking up Malaysia's time zone, but you ruined that one for me.
Well,
that's okay. You learn something new every day. Quap is actually sitting on 3,300 gold, not necessary anyway. So, the Queen clan, the Malaysians, they are sticking around the mid as a group at the moment. PMS a little bit more spread out, but of course they do need to try and counter push all the lanes out. Clover very smartly just waiting around, as the flare will reveal that most of the Queen's clan is in the bottom part of the Radiant jungle. Clover is just waiting to see what needs to happen. The ultimate... oh no, sorry, that was Manta Style. I was going to say the ultimate, that was quite brave. But Manta Style probably much safer to pop there. And... well, both of these teams have the capacity to jump in and ruin the other team's day. So it's just who gets the jump. If we see Tears go in first or Shizuka.
The Dire best do something about that bot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, seriously important. You can't really initiate on an Earthshaker. That being said, you can't really initiate on a team that's pot either.
Yeah, it's interesting. It depends if Earthshaker gets silenced on it. They're doing a good job at silencing him so he can't get the initiation off. But in mostly the fights where PMS gets caught, that's where they have a lot of trouble. Oh. As, Booby's going to be caught out there. Will he pop the ultimate? He's actually silenced. He's going to have Grave Chill used on him. The Familiars will go down and stun. Nice power shot goes out from A-Fish. Instantly taken down there. Dzebi going to pick that one up. Does Dzebi have anything? No. Hasn't spell stolen anything yet. That will force Queen's Clan on the defensive. Very nice pick by PMS.
That was Haunt, Dream Call, Hook Shot, all used for one Lich who took ages to die.
But it did force them back. That's the important thing. They don't have the Lich ultimate, which is something they need in their comp. So by the time Queen feel comfortable enough pushing forward, I think the ult will be back up anyway. So I personally think it was a decent move.
Yeah, I mean, it got him a kill, which of course a kill is always welcome, but...
Oh, looks like it's working for them at least. They're not needing the ults right now. Oh, Roshan up in 20 seconds. Didn't realize he was so close to respawning. And the Familiar is going over at the perfect time. PMS Asterisk will be well aware. Oh, actually, the Familiar is just going to hang around for the time being. Looks like Puck going to be jumping forward there and blinks away. Familiars, will you stay around long enough to see Roshan? No. Oh,
so close.
Going to go back in. There, they see Rosh. PMS Asterisk. They can go for this one should they need to, as the ward will go down there. Black King buff finished up by the Bloodseeker. Trank boots picked up by Lich at 50-minute mark, turning his brown boots into something. As mid tower going to go down. So very nice pick off there by the PMS Asterisk girls, getting yet another tower under their belts. And we'll have to see whether Roche spells the end or the beginning of the end for one of these teams. Shiva's guard has been finished by Shizuka on the Quap, and of course she can easily get into the middle of the team and blow that cooldown. She has so much clickables to worry about.
Yeah. Friggin' 68 physical damage resistance.
Oh, Emma's going to be going for it, but the familiars are well aware of this. PMS is Haunt available. It is indeed. And actually, nice stun there by the familiars, but Roche is getting taken down very, very quickly. Who is going to pick up the Aegis here? Shizuka going to blink out that. Emma going to pick up the Aegis there.
Silence for the Dyer's courier.
Oh, looks like the courier going down for the Queen clan.
It's just a TP scroll, but I was just about to say that they had to contest this because this one has cheese. And with this, they're just gonna take mid-racks and that fight and the entire base with it. That is if, of course, Queen decides to push, which... yeah, alright, that pushing.
Oh, Bloodseeker got the cheese.
Yeah. Drow picked up the cheese and then realized Aegis was on the ground, so drop the cheese.
Dyer's top tower.
Get out of my bag, I want the immortality, not food. Okay, so Haunt, was it popped there? It was not. There's 2200 on the Spectre, so she's getting closer and closer to the Eagle Song. Shizuka just waiting up on the cliff. They're going to teleport to the secret shop, and just like you said, Cloud, they're going to be pushing down the mid. Looks like they're ready to go for the jugular, and Booby's going to be up at the top, pushing away there. There is a decent push going on, actually, by the PMS Asterisk's creeps. We have another crazy game too, and this is definitely a different situation to the first game. PMS Asterisk have all the tools they need for this fight. They just need perfect execution. They need to shut down the Quap and kill the Drow Ranger. Can they manage it?
It's gonna be a really, really hard fight, man. They're gonna need to pull every single trick out of that.
Yes.
All the stops.
They gotta kill Emma twice. They've got to deal with Shizuka. Illusionary Orb will go out, doesn't do too much. Bad going to get the Blood Rage off on the Visage, but it's going to take a decent bit of damage from the tower there. Shizuka just waiting off to the side. Glyph Fortification will get used as Puck not going to go in just yet. The tower is still alive. It gets runs up and taken down by Shizuka. Tears has had Scythe of Ice used on it. Orchid Malevolence goes out, but Afish going to get a beautiful initiation right onto Bad, and Emma's actually falling lower and lower. Puck going to Essence Flash out. Spectre going to kill, and that is 2 kills for PMS Asterisk so far. They've taken down 3. Instant buyback from Tears there. Emma going to respawn from the Aegis. She's going to Shadow Blade immediately. Afish going to potentially take down Lady Shizuka there. They will take it down. Talent takes down Boobies. Shizuka going to be blinked upon. Silence cannot get out. This could be PMS's time to shine here. They're going to blink. Shizuka's going to get into the trees there. It is instantly pinged upon by Afish, and the killing spree is ended by Rubik. Emma's Aegis was popped, ends up being 5 for 1 if you include the Aegis. That was insane.
This is very, very good right now. This is, I don't even freaking know.
Oh, Mr. Bias, Singaporean caster. But you're right, it is fantastic for PMS.
That was a really good team fight actually. I think it was because of the clockwork. The cogs caught 3.
Oh, Afish, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
She took the opportunity within a second. Glyph Fortification going to be used. The courier has now respawned, but Spectre is going to annihilate this this one here. Queen of Pain going to buy back, deciding that she is needed in this fight. The Familiars will start respawning in the mid lane. The racks could be worked upon there. Pipe of Insight will be popped to try and continue the push here, and it looks like they will go down. Petrie will run forward, get silenced before she can do much of anything. Global Fair will be used for some vision. Power shot will land onto Emma. Shizuka gonna pop the BKB. Clover is gonna run up, and Emma will eventually fall after taking down Afish on the clockwork. Scythe of Ice finished up by Rubik. The bottom tower will fall. Shizuka forced to flash out after the Grey Chill is used. Clover is annihilating these racks. Beerus Band gonna be taken down. Clover double kill as the Force Staff gonna be used on Boobies to try and get out there. Emma trying to kite back as much as she can. Zebi gonna take a lot of damage. Shizuka gonna come in, pop the Shiva's Guide, but Zebi ends up living after the mechanism is popped. Visage going to live. Clover gonna go down to Emma. Blade Mail was not enough to stop that. Afish was forced back to the base to deal with the creeps who took down the melee racks. They did not manage to take the melee racks at the bottom, and after a lot of kills, they end up not with much objective wise, and they did lose a mid racks.
It was fantastically defended, actually.
Yeah, that was.
the Queen of Pain, I
Kept
can't
dipping
really
back
hear.
in and forth, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She's actually fully built until she gets the Boots of Trouble.
I am questioning the Shivas at this point. Because you could
Yeah,
just like go like maybe E-Blade, more burst, or let's say
what's that item? The Hood of Defiant? No. What is it? No, that's what is that item that's like a... Oh, actually, Shizuka going to be jumping onto a fish. BKB is popped, and I think
so much
Shizuka
damage.
cannot get this one going to blink forward. But beautiful Yules comes out of Tears to get her out of there. So, oh, and actually, Dizibi going to be running forward, pops the Rupture onto Shizuka that she did steal. Looks like Shizuka was in way over her head, gets taken down by Talent on the Visage. That was fantastically played by them. Very nice Rupture from the Rubik, who is Dizibi, and Queen of Pain brought back. That is 100 seconds she's not in the game.
Exactly. Oh man, this is their opportunity right now, man. The Spectre's dead. The Spectre can come back like right now. Haunt over and just wreck face, and you can see she already sold something. Oh, dude, 6.1k, 6.1k.
Who's that on?
No, that's on Spectre.
Oh yes.
This is it. This is the GG push. Sell salve. Sell salve and stash. Buy Divine. Let's go.
Divine Rapier. that would be if she bought that and then lost. That would be
the
biggest story.
yeah.
That's quit the tournament right now. Rupture going to go on to Buddhi's Trim Coil goes off. It does hit Emma. Lich Ult will go off, but it's just bouncing around the minions at the moment. It does get into the middle of the team. Both Quap and Lich are dead at the moment. Talent will manage to get out. Tears is going to escape after all is said and done. Mechanism will help there as Afish going to use the cogs defensively. Emma is popped back by the cog. Going to have the Scythe of Vice used on her. The Familiars will come down and chain the stun down. Visha goes out from Lady Peachy, but it is not enough. Emma will eventually fall. Spectre has gone down, but there is still a full health Afish in the mix here, and Tyr is starting to get more and more health back. There is only the Lich left up, and he doesn't have ult for another 20 seconds. The Pipe of Insight goes off, and Clover is still dead.
Spectre can buy back. Why doesn't Spectre buy back? Buy back, Boots of Travel, TP and push? No.
6,300 still.
Well, okay then.
Buyback is 1,700, so she'd have 4,500 after buying back.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
They might not get a better opportunity than this, actually.
Yeah,
after they kill...
Well, they're going to go for the top, which has a huge amount of minions up there. BKB going to be finished up by Tears on the puck. And, well, that is every outer tower taken down for Queen Clan from Malaysia. And last game, there was one tower of theirs that went down. And now they've lost every tower. And they've got the OP Lich. I mean, what more could you ask?
This is... Oh, man. Lich. Bloody hell, Lich.
Lich OP. With the Midas.
Lich OP. The frickin' Midas.
Frickin' Midas.
So annoying. But no, I mean... Puck has still got potential. He's got a BKB, which is good.
You know what I was going to say before, Cloud? What if she sold the Shivas and went for a Veil of Discord? Which is the bonus magic damage in an AoE. Do you reckon that would be better?
No, I reckon the Earthshaker should buy that.
Ah, right, yeah, because he wants to be in the middle of the enemy team anyway. Yeah,
when all is said... No, I mean, because Veil has an insane range. And when all is said and done, Veil is as good as as good as an item as Veil is, it is still a support item. And a Queen of Pain who's going to be in the middle of the fight. It's going to be running around doing, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
You might want to sell your Shivas and get like a Skadi.
Oh, a Skadi, yeah, no, that'd be very, very smart. Oh, Butterfly going to be finished up by the Drow. She's going to be avoiding a lot of the attacks of Clover. He has got the Demon's Edge, which, oh, actually could go into Monkey King Bar. Do you think she suspects that the Butterfly is finished?
Yep, definitely.
Oh, well, of course, there's a ward there, so shit, no. Oh, but already planning ahead, that is brilliant. Just needs 2 Javelins, is going to be pushing up the top. This is such a different game than the previous one. Queen have played it fantastically, but in the last fights, they've been outplayed. It's simple as that. They've gotten caught out, and PMS have just ripped them apart. They've still got the name Arg. We can't remember. Your heads will roll. What was it? What did they have?
Off with your head.
Off with your heads, that's it. The Queen of Cards out of Alice in Wonderland. Heaven's Halberd going to be finished by the Rubik. Oh, Disarm on to the Drow Ranger will be incredibly useful.
Yep.
Roshan is going to respawn, and PMS are in prime position to take it. Can they actually see him? Looks like they're going to just ensure that they're going to push the creep wave up and make... Oh, sorry, minion... No, it was a creep. It is creep.
Yes, well done.
Okay, so they're going to push the creep wave up, and they're hesitating a little bit. They don't want to group up when there's a quap on the other team, as well as a Earthshaker. So that is quite smart. Looks like they may go for it. Of course, the cheese is available on this Roshan, and then the next minute is going to decide the outcome of this game.
It's not just Drow that they can that Rubik can put the disarm on. It's also the Queen of Pain. Because the Queen of Pain's BKB, yeah, it's down to 4 seconds, which means that you only need to worry about her running around for 4 seconds and then just disarm her.
Doesn't Halberd go through BKB? Isn't that one of the ones that does? Or am I thinking Abyssal Blade?
Yeah, it's Abyssal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what does Rubik want to steal? Rubik wants to snap?
He's been doing a good job of getting either Rupture or Fissure. Both of those are very handy. Oh, okay, they're going to be jumping onto Roche for a caster. Pucker does a lot of right-click damage, and the Queen's Clan not going to be able to contest this one. Medallion of Courage has been used on Roche. Clover going to be ripping him apart at the 5,700 gold mark, as the Familiar is going to be stunning the approach of the Queen's Clan. Shiva's Guard will go off and force the back off there.
This is not good.
As Dzebi going to be jumped forward there. Shizuka has the BKB pop and will take down Dzebi there, but BKB is now on cooldown, as the Earthshaker going to be Yule Scepted up in the air. Tears is silenced, but he's going to get the Dream Coil off very soon. Clover falling lower and lower, but will take down Lady Shizuka, and the instant buyback comes out from the Quap. Emma is down and cannot get back up. Booby's going to fall lower and lower. Afish not able to finish that one up, and it ends up being a 2 for 4 with 2 buybacks instantly coming out from Queen's Clan. They're sprinting to contest this Roshan, and PMS Asterisk being very, very smart in not re-engaging that one. Shizuka not going to have anything to burst on. Bunch of TP scrolls around the Roche pit, and that was insane. Dzebi, he got... What happened there, Cloud? I didn't see why he was in the middle of the enemy team.
When they... Alright, so the Familiars were up here. Alright, the Familiars were up here and here. Queen of Pain was standing around here.
Yep.
PMS already realized that these guys... Oh no, you talk about first.
Yeah, there's an engage in the mid. We saw the Yule Scepter go off on Shizuka. She's waiting for the phase shift to end, but Tears instantly going to blink out of that one. And the blink goes forward, but again, phase shift going to be used. Can she get out? No, she will get taken down. Does she have buyback? It is ready. It will cost 2,000, so she'll have 2,400 gold when she comes back up, should she desire to. She does indeed. Clover is only 25 seconds off respawning herself. Actually going to buy back right now. This is do or die. Emma is not yet up. 20 seconds until the Drow is back available. Roshan still sitting in his pit waiting. And looks like Queen's Clan going to head on up to the top part of the jungle and farm that one out. That was a close call for PMS. They were almost in hot water. I don't know about that buyback by Clover though. That may have been jumping the gun.
Yeah, I was I was hoping that... Okay, I thought, right, when Clover didn't immediately buy back, I thought that they were waiting for them to take for Queens, take Roshan, push down mid, and then by the time they did that, Clover would respawn, and then they would take the fight. Now you see, in the previous fight, PMS actually took that fight very, very well.
Yes.
As you can see, this is obvious. So they could have taken the fight, won, and then Queens wouldn't have any buybacks. They have Aegis and Cheese, yeah, sure, but they will have no buyback. And then we'll just roll down mid, wipe it clean, and end the game. I was hoping that was what they were going for, but Clover bought back.
Yeah, it was, I think, a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. But Roshan is going to get decimated by PMS, Asterisk here, Medallion of Courage used, and the Grave Chill. There is going to be no contention here from the Queen's Clan. The push up at the top by Lady Shizuka will be abandoned. The very first Roshan of the game, it is the 4th one, finally goes over to the Singaporean PMS Asterisk, and Clover going to pick up the Aegis for herself. As Spectre says, one of the crazy things that she says. I don't know if you knew this, Cloud, but when when you last hit on her, she said she goes like blah 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 blah, and it's actually thank you, that's very nice, played backwards or something. It's very cool. Arcane Boot's going to be popped in the mid, and they're going straight for the jugular. Shizuka is in their base though, and Talent instantly going to recall back. Cliff Fortification is a little bit too late. Shizuka with the successful backdoor. Boobies is down at the bottom lane trying to push it out. Clover is still in the mid and is going to annihilate this. Cliff Fortification is available. Will they use it? They do indeed, but it will not be enough. Boobies is still at the bottom. Co-op is trying to get back to her base as soon as possible. The tier 3 in the mid for Queen's Clan will eventually fall. The creep wave is looking very slow though, and Emma is going to... Echo Slam goes out from Petrie as she blinks forward. Quap is going to come in. Power Cogs used doesn't do too much there, but Aegis will go out on Clover and will come back up with the full health. Has Haunt been used? Not just yet, but Lich ulti will go off. Spectre takes down Bloodseeker and Quap. Emma is being chased. Lady Petrie will fall. Clover gets a triple kill after coming up from the Aegis. Emma is silenced, doesn't have any of her abilities, or well, none of her items up. Gonna get silenced, telekinesis, and cogged up. She will fall, and PMS Asterisk gonna take this game away.
This is it, this is it, they have to. If you've got gold, sell something, pick up some necro books, end the game.
Yeah,
It can't defend.
No,
defend.
This is all she wrote, Cloud. After 67 grueling minutes.
Good, they're not backing up. This is good. Keep going. Sorry, allow me to fanboy for a bit.
It's okay. You know what? Queen are 8,000 gold in the lead. The XP is bang on even. But PMS Asterisk, 67 minutes of nail-biting action. They're gonna take this one. There is nothing. Look at the XP.
Yeah, look at the XP.
Bang on even.
And
we'll have a look at the hero level, which I can't find at the moment. A bunch of 25s on the map there, as poor Lich going to be taken down there. Lich ulti definitely falling off by this point.
He's gonna don't kill the red, don't kill the red one. Oh, okay, good.
Okay,
I think he's gonna die here. He's gonna die. Oh wait, oh no, he's not. All right, he's cool. He's cool. Oh, this Lich though. Oh, this Lich though.
Oh, with the big plays. Is this gonna get pushed back? Is this gonna get pushed back? The game isn't over.
Wait, the courier.
Where's the courier?
No, the courier died. The Radiant courier died.
Oh,
okay. Alright, so it's fine. Alright, but they took mid-ranks, they took bot-ranks. That is good. That is good.
There's still one ancient tower remaining at a low part of its health. Monkey King Bar, that is a very key item for Clover to finish. Emma will not be living through this fight, but everyone going to respawn apart from the Rubik here. I thought the game was over for sure there.
I thought so too. I think if they didn't go for bot racks, if they went straight for the tier 4s, they would have wiped both and dealt like wrecked the ancient down to about half HP. But okay, this is a more secure win. They wanna mega it up and then go for the throne. Well, ancient.
Yeah, okay, so Roshan's not going to be a factor for a very long time. Boots of Travel finished by both Lich and the Puck as Jenna the creeps down at the bottom. That is a lot of gold for Lady Shizuka to pick up. The talent on the Visage going to pick up a Necronomicon. Scythe of Fire picked up by Fairy Fish or a Fish on the Clockwork, and that will be very handy as well for keeping Emma down until Clover can make her way over to her. Puck has the, of course, the Boots of Travel that we already mentioned. There is another item slot available for the Puck. Not sure what she could go for, as Shizuka going to teleport into the Roche Pit. Takes
Refresher!
Refresher Orb? Where?
No, I just want.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, holy shit, someone bought that.
Smoked up. Queens are smoked up. Heading around in the jungle looking for something to kill. Tears good win.
Oh, thank Christ Clover isn't there. She'd be in trouble.
Yeah, man.
That would be the throw of the century.
You know they're smoked up though.
Oh, Tears, he's waiting. Or she, sorry, is waiting. I don't actually know what Puck is gender-wise.
Puck used to be a he in Warcraft 3.
Oh, but she now.
Can they see her? See her? They can. Get out, don't get hexed, don't get hexed, run!
Okay, that's terrible. As oh, looks like they're going to try and engage on this one. Instantly buys back in, so all is not said and done. Oh, Talent going to get out of that. DeZebi going to be running into the middle of the enemy team. Beautiful Dream Coil will come out. Mechanism is used as the Dream Coil has not popped just yet. Tears going to fall lower and lower. Where is Cleaver? He is running into the back here. Emma going to instantly fall there. As oh, actually Clover's going to pick up a double kill in that fight. The Lich going to try and TP back as a bunch of buybacks come out from both Shizuka and Emma there. Boo Be Bad on the Bloodseeker going to instantly fall. A Fish is on a killing spree with all the buybacks. This may not be the end, but after Tears got caught, PMS Asterisk turned that around beautifully. Could this be the beginning of the end that has been long foretold?
Pop back and died. This is not good. But Drow is back, With Drow they can defend. I mean, Drow has no issue, but Drow is fast. I would say the attacks moderately acceptable.
Moderately acceptable. What's Blood Rage up to? It's still at 1. Okay, so he's opting for stats rather than Blood Rage. Oh, actually familiar. Oh, Shizuka going to be going on to DeZebi, but cannot take him down. A-Fish going to be whacking away there. Clover has been Scythe advised, is trying to take down Shizuka. Emma is just whacking away there. Shizuka going to go through the wall. Clover turns around onto Emma. Black King Bar will get popped, and it will be enough to dissuade them for now. Spam pings from Tears on to the tier 3 at the top as Emma is running forward dangerously close. Why was she that close to PMS Asterisk? She will get taken down by Clover as Necronomicon going to be finished up there. Shizuka, don't know where she teleported off to. They're trying desperately to defend this tier 3, but the Familiar is going to stun all of them. Our Boobies is going to try and force stuff his way out. Yule Scepter goes off as Shiva's Guard also does on Shizuka. DeZebi, will she fall? No, she doesn't. Lady Shizuka is going to fall. Blood, sorry, the Earthshaker and Bloodseeker going to run forward. Clover will end up falling, but instantly buys back. Does not have Haunt. Oh, because she just used it, she could instantly teleport back in, and she will indeed do so. Lady Beerbad going to... No, she's going to turn around and get Petrie. The only people alive for Queen's Clan is the Bloodseeker and the Lich. Clover is alive and good. Tears is back up. Going to use the Boots of Travel to rejoin. And could this be the end, Cloud?
Nothing left.
Yeah, it's got Maggot, man. It's been Maggot. Here we go. That's tier 4's fallen. I've got Chain Frost and a few more, but they can't really defend this. Let's get Ruptures on for a few more seconds. But
oh, Lady Bio is going to go down. The GG goes from the dead Bloodseeker as Boobies will fall on the Lich. And after 73 minutes, after a false finish, the game will hopefully end as the PMS Asterisk should be focusing on the Ancient. There we go. Clover is going to smash it, and the ground will explode as PMS Asterisk take game 2.
And that game! That freaking game!
That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh. That, yeah, there's no other word for it. That game was insane. I mean, every single player in this game performed beautifully, with a couple of catch-outs, but in the end, PMS Asterisk held it together. They had some key buybacks and managed to push through in the end. They picked the split push, they picked the late game carry, and they dictated the game right from the mid game onwards, which is what they failed to do in last game. They let it fall into Queen of Clans' hands.
Yeah, I should have called this at the very beginning, but I didn't. I don't know why. But Spectre is one of the big 3, like one of the holy trinity of carries in this game. Like 3 hardest.
If I had to guess, would I say Anti-Mage, Faceless Void, and Spectre?
Close, 2 out of 3, but not quite.
All right,
you've got Spectre, Faceless Void, and Medusa.
Oh, right, Medusa, yeah. She was actually in the first game I ever cast of Dota 2. I had no idea what she did, and the other team got very far ahead, but they were all melee. They'd go under the tower, and you can imagine what happened then.
Yeah.
Medusa's team was behind horribly the whole game. They ended up winning. I don't know why I didn't think of Medusa. She's very unpopular, though.
Medusa?
Yeah,
it's because of the insane amount of farm you have to do.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
She's like Spectre, except
no global.
Except Yeah, except you can't really join team fights early on. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gents. If you managed to stay awake through that cracker of a very long match, it's 2 hours. We've had 2 games from these lovely ladies. Thank you for supporting the female Dota 2 Southeast Asian online tournament. It has been a pleasure bringing Malaysia versus Singapore to you. Not sure if there'll be a game 3. If it is, hopefully it's another night because I've got to go to bed now. Any parting words, Cloudjack?
No, I'm afraid not. That's about all I have now.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gents. The VODs will be up very soon. You can go to Female Dota 2's Facebook, which is up the top left-hand corner of your screen. The VODs will be posted there. And on behalf of myself and Cloudjack, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.